Good morning on this beautiful Friday. And I hear my feedback. Oh, what is going on? It's not here, so it's probably something there. Well, thank you. Let me try to find out why am I hearing myself twice. Oh, I know. Here you are. Hello. Hello. It's coming from my system, so it's coming from my other computer. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm still hearing twice. Sorry, I'm hearing my echo. So it's very annoying. I can't concentrate if I keep hearing that. And I can't find out why am I hearing my echo here. There's nothing different. And it's funny because when I talk, it's maybe there's some window open here that should not be open. Hello. Yeah, it's not that. All right, what's going on? Hello. Okay, so it's coming from my streaming PC. That's where it's coming from. Sebi, yes, just check out my tutorial, man. You should be able to find everything you need there. So annoying. We're having some technical difficulties today because I can't. Oh, there it is. I found the window. It's Kick. Let's mute the website. There we go. It was Kick. For whatever reason, it decided to talk to me. Because I'm live streaming on that platform as well, and now it's all good. Yes. Ooh, finally. Yes, we're starting soon. That was annoying because I could hear myself twice, and that is very annoying. Not just twice, like right after, it would be twice with a delay. So let's start the game. So today we're playing. Let's start all over again. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live stream on this beautiful Friday, Friday morning here in Florida. 7:58 a.m. I'm about 15 minutes late, but better late than never. Today is American Truck Simulator Day, so I'm doing this schedule. In case you don't know, I live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I live stream American Truck Simulator, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I live stream Euro Truck Simulator. And tomorrow, for those of you that like BeamNG, Assetto Corsa, that's what we're going to be streaming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Let's load the game. Days. Hey, man. So you've been with me for a while now, man. If you do remember all that. Get the music back. There we go. We got music. We got sound. Everything is working now. Finally. And the game is also running. We got the map running. I think we're in the middle of a job, so I think we're still driving towards... If I'm not mistaken, we were driving towards Utah. But don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. All right, American Truck Simulator. Let's get that triple TV working. There we go. We got it. Minimize all of that. Here we are. Everything seems good. I can see the chat. I can see TikTok. I can see the Red app. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. If you're watching and you are not following or not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. It helps a lot. Hey, Nellis, I'm pretty good, man. How about you? Having a good day? Here we are. We are in a parking lot somewhere in the world. And where is this place? We are in Phillipsburg, near Phillipsburg, in whatever state this is. I don't even know what that is. Well, we drove past Kansas City, and I think this is north. I don't know which way is north. We'll check out in the map because everybody's going to ask me, where are you going? And I don't know. Yes, we're going out east towards Salt Lake City, Utah. Awesome. Let's go back here. And we're taking this truck here with some flammable fluids, I think. Let me check. So we do have a LPG cargo. That's a gas, I believe. Liquid propane gas. I think that's what it means. Somebody will definitely correct me in the chat if I'm saying it wrong, but it's propane, I think. All right, so the engine is running. We do not have a lot of fuel. Waiting for more news about ATS on PlayStation. Yes, man. But at least look at this. We got an official confirmation now. It's official. We are going to get for consoles. Daniel, how many speed is that? I'm not sure I understand the question, man. Have I seen the new Mozo wheel? Yes, I have. I saw their new wheelbase. Sounds pretty cool. And their new wheel as well. They're doing an amazing job. That's why when everybody asks me, and look, I did receive free Moza R5 like 2 years ago. That's on my simulator. I do have a Moza pedal right here with me. This is a Moza. But they're not paying me to say this. I truly believe that they have some of the best options in the market right now. I truly do. I think they have a good, a good proposition in general. Isn't today the last day of Gamescom? I think it is. I think it's the last day. So let's keep going on the highway. On the road again. Oh, how many speed is that? I get your question now. It's a 6-speed manual transmission, Daniel. I'm sorry. It should be pretty obvious, but it was not obvious. This weird person here. Alright, LPG is propane, so I wasn't that far off. Lucas, how did I do this setup? So I built it out of scrapyard parts, and that I made a tutorial on my channel. So if you go to the Red app, you can find it. Kevin, thank you for subscribing to my channel, man. I'm so happy. We reached 11,000 subscribers yesterday, and this is a huge mark for me. Not only because I've been like neglecting the Red app for a while now. I started taking it seriously about 5 months ago, and the support has been astonishing. Like, this is the social media. I don't know if I call it social media, but this is the place that people really, they support a lot. However, I do still get the same comments. Just buy a car. Why don't you buy a car? Why did you waste all that money? But to be honest, not that much. So we're gonna take this exit. We need fuel. You guys can see that the light is on. I hope you can. And the fuel is almost empty. Fuel tank. Am I talking and driving, Enzo? That is not a crime. You can talk and drive at the same time, man. Alright, so we're taking this exit here. We're gonna stop at the gas station. Is this a game? Yes, but should I talk to you or not? Don't talk to me. Did you code parts yourself, Osama? Yes, I did, sir. So, I'm using ChatGPT. I'm not a programmer. I'm not going to pretend I am a programmer. But yes, I did program it myself in the sense that I asked ChatGPT to help me with that. So let's get some fuel. No seatbelts. No, man. We're free here. We're wild and free, man. Eventually, I want to get a seatbelt here. That'll be fun. Just for the, for the fun, like strapping a seatbelt. That should be funny. Just some sprinkles here on my windshield. All right. Oh, gotta turn off the engine. And now pay attention at the fuel gauge. I think you can see that the light is on right here. This is the light for the fuel gauge. And also you can see here on the vertical how many miles I have to an empty tank. And my gauge cluster is right here. And if you're watching on the widescreen version, the 4 of you on the purple app, this is the miles to an empty tank. And that one right there, this one is the fuel gauge. It's gonna go up. So is this Euro truck or American truck? Stan, so today we're driving on American truck. I alternate. So on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's American truck. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we drive on the Euro Truck Simulator. And Saturdays, we go wild. So we drive anywhere. I drive on BeamNG, Seto Corsa, and many cars, many tracks, anything. Well, thank you, OGC. Thank you, especially because you are in the purple app, and that is a tough place to be. Not for you guys, but for me. It's so hard to be discovered there on the purple app. How do you get everything to work, George? So on my channel, you will see a tutorial on the red app. So unfortunately, there on the purple, I can't have the tutorial, but on the red app, you can see it. Put some fuel through that thing. I just want to see how fast it will go. I was doing that right now, Jeff. What's the purple app? It's the other streaming app. I can't say the name of the platform because TikTok is very jealous. And I think we're gonna take a nap here. Do we have time? Yes, we do have time. Where are the parking lots? It's up ahead. How does the transmission stand up, sir? So I don't know if I understand the question exactly, but The transmission on the truck is a 6-speed transmission, and on here is also a 6-speed, so they match. Does the air conditioning work? No, it does not. The buttons do work. I can push any button here, but there is no air blown through here. So let's stop here, put the parking brake, and voila, it's gonna start a new day. What's up, Sativo? Thank you, Isaac. Thank you for letting people know about my schedule. But what a good insurance claim. Yeah, today in the morning it was funny. I was getting my daughter ready for school when she was singing the farmers song. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. I just remembered that now. Well, thank you, OGC. Thank you. Yes, I do have the horizontal stream on the Red app as well, but I don't know why it's so hard to find, man. That's why people don't watch it. I'm glad you're here. I don't mind as long as you're, a passenger here on my truck today. Does the game give you manifests for the days you play the game? Yes, you can. It's not a log per se, but you can count the hours, if you will. What time is it for you in America? So if you look at my gauge cluster, right about here, if you're watching on, TikTok. So on TikTok, right here, by the gears, that's my time. My local time now is 8:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, thank you, Unknown 6300. Thank you for that. I appreciate. Oh, nice. Thank you, Sativo. I usually butcher names, so I'm really happy that I did not butcher your name. Danielle, what do I prefer, ATS or ETS? So I do prefer ATS, and the reason is very simple. The game is the same. I do like the Euro landscape and everything. It's a lot of fun. However, the speed limit here in America, oh man, I love those freedom miles, man. It's 75 miles an hour on a highway as opposed to 50 miles an hour in Europe. Even in Germany. Like you think Germany, you think Autobahn? No. You have to stick to 50 miles an hour. That's so freaking annoying. You're Jake from State Farm. Funny how we remember all of these insurance companies. You could save 15% or more on your car insurance. Yeah, you just gotta go to my channel, but a lot of people don't do that. I don't know. They just have a hard time finding it. What does the dash plug into? So all the Arduinos here that control the buttons and whatnot, they control through USB. For the lights, they are on, by the way. You just can't see because of the camera exposure. So the lights are connected to a 12-volt power brick, and it's controlling all the lights. So the lights here, the radio, the climate control, the lights here, the lights on the gauge cluster. Only the steering wheel lights are not controlled by that 12-volt. GameCube Aviator, welcome back, man. Am I using my phone for the map? Yes, I am, Lucas. So you can find Lucas. This is called Truck Sim GPS. So Truck Sim altogether GPS on Patreon. This guy is developing this software, and it's amazing, man. It works. You can see here that I have the route. I can pinch zoom, and I can see what's coming ahead of me. Like I know there's a truck stop up ahead. I see here, I can see the time to my destination, how much money I'm gonna get, what am I carrying now right now. Ooh, the police is there. Oh, I'm not. So where I'm going to, there's a bunch of information. Yeah, I hope, Sativo, that they really, I've heard that they are doing a beta now on, so streamers nowadays, we have to have 2 keys to be streaming on both. Unlike TikTok, I have just one stream that can be both. If you're watching on TikTok right now, you can see the widescreen version as well. You just have to click the brackets button on your screen right now. And I think YouTube's gonna do the same. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. The Red app's gonna do that very soon. OGC, the UK is the best. Oh man, one thing about UK that I noticed and people have talked about is that UK map is not updated in the ETS. Emilio, yes, it does. The radio does work. The 6 CD changer, FM, the audio coming from the computer. Oh, cool. Just came back from Germany. How does the speedometer work? So with Arduinos, what wheelbase am I using, Danielle? I'm using a Fanatec Club Sport DD with 12 Newton meters. What sim do you use? And is it the full US map? IHAB? Not yet. So they are releasing DLCs. We are as far about half the country. They're just about to release Illinois pretty soon. I don't know when, but I think it should come out soon. Can you join me? I'm playing offline, man, but I will eventually get the Truckers MP kind of thing working, and maybe we can do some convoys with viewers. Yes, Sativo, it would be awesome to use only one, man. I don't know why they do this, but at least they're working on it, and it's still possible to go on multiple. So you can see right there where I'm live streaming right now, all these platforms, and the green one as well. Although the green one is like there's nobody there at all, zero. And every now and then a bot will come in and say, you know, join my Discord or whatever. What game is that, Michelangelo? So this is American Truck Simulator. Is there a way that the game you can set the days and time zones so it knows? I don't know, Zachary. That's a good question. What do you use on the iPhone? So this is the map. This is called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Yes, Josh, it's gonna be cool. There's gonna be a lot of new truckers around. I'm excited for you guys. Like, there's a lot of people that come here and ask if you can play it on the PlayStation or Xbox, and I think, you know, it's about time, man. This game is over 10 years old. Oh, thank you, Mac. I do have a 4K, triple 4K setup here. Everything's maxed out, so that helps a little bit with the graphics and all. So the game is called Euro Trucks. This is American Truck Simulator, Colombian boy. Well, thank you, Michelangelo, because the car is real. It's real parts from a real car. And everything works. Franklin, American Truck Simulator, my friend. Do you have a video of your sim build? Yes, I do. So if you go to my channel right now, and you'll be able to watch a 45-minute long tutorial. But stay here with me, watch my tutorial. Once we... slow down. Once we turn off the live stream, thank you. As we nearly crashed into that beautiful car, which maybe some of you recognize. Mikhail, so no, half a tank here. No, it's full tank. I don't know, you can kind of see, can you? It's full. It's just the camera is so tilted that you can't really see, but the fuel is full. Full tank. That's the max range I got. My PC specs, Jersey, so I have a 9950X 3D with a 4090. With a 64 gigs of memory RAM, DDR5. What made me do this, Boren? Oh man, it just started like it was snowballing, you know? I have a video that I posted a few days ago on my TikTok and all the other social media that I show the progress of my build. So I started with an IKEA chair and a 2x4 setup, and it just kept on going and going and going, you know. So, yeah. Awesome, Huto. I hope that it comes soon, man. They didn't say a release date, so that's concerning. So I'm thinking 2026, but you never know. Have I tried Assetto Corsa? Yes, I have, man. In fact, tomorrow is the day that I live stream Assetto Corsa and BeamNG. So stay tuned for that. Did they update the Waze navigation for 1.55? I want to drive a truck. Dude, they did not. So I don't know why it works on my American Truck Simulator, but it does not work on the Euro Truck Simulator. And I am on 1.55. I know what you're talking about. It's breaking the game, right? That mod right there. It's breaking the game right now. But it works here. And it never froze for me. So I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. Can you play any fighter jet games? Yes, I can, Tokyo. Hello to Germany. Jace, I'm doing awesome, man. How about yourself? It's Friday, right? So, I mean, it's it's a great day. OGC. So how was in terms of peripherals like steering wheel, pedals, monitors, etc.? So yes, I mean OGC. Let's break it down the cost, right? On my tutorial, you can have the breakdown. Robert, yes. So the breakdown is you'll spend about $300 in car parts. You'll spend another $400 or so in hardware, Arduinos, LCD screen, wood, metal, carpet, hardware. So for you to build a rig, just the physical part of the simulator, it's about $700. That's it. So you're not going to spend more than that. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. You can go to the junkyard, pull your parts, and build it yourself. Then, obviously, I got the peripherals. I got a triple TV set up. I got a computer. If I add everything, I have like a $4,000 computer, a triple TV setup here that each TV is like $800. So it adds up real fast. I'm at around $10,000 in total here. But I'm a content creator. I have almost 500,000 followers across all my social media. And this, you know, it's not my work because I work full time on a real office job at home. I work from home. But it's where I have my income. This was paid a few times over by TikTok already. So that's why I went a little bit overboard with this. When is ATS coming to consoles? We don't know yet. They just launched the official announcement that they will they will release for consoles. So we don't know, man. I'm hoping soon for you guys. Am I from Europe? No, AJ, I'm from Brazil. I was born in Brazil, raised in Brazil, and I've been in America for just about 10 years now, a little over 10 years. And I think it did the opposite. It was daylight and I slept, and now it's nighttime. So I'll have to sleep again, which I think is going to make it super tight for me to deliver this cargo. So we might pull a little bit on the night shift here. Yeah, man, I don't know why it's freezing on the 1.55. And I really wish they would update that, because I love that Waze map over there. Echo and Void, I already answered you, and please refrain from spamming the chat. So I have a very limited space here for my chat window. And since all my chat windows are combined, so from red, from blue, from purple, from green, from TikTok, it goes pretty fast if you keep spamming the same question, especially because I answered you already. Thank you, sir. Chef 1, my specs are a 9950X3D with a 4090. Is this real life? No, man. It's a game. I'm driving in the game. Oh, it's heavy, man. I'm flooring right now. I can show you that I'm flooring. See, my foot all the way down. Oops, as I just drift over. And it's not going, man. It's heavy. I've got a filled truck here with propane as I'm just bouncing off and in and out the lanes. Can you drive in different countries? Yes, I can. Yes, I don't answer sometimes because people spam the chat and I miss the questions. But yes, I can drive in different countries on ATS. So that's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today it's only United States. Hey, cats! Welcome back, man. I don't know why you guys keep changing your usernames, man. Are you trying to confuse me? But welcome back. Have they released the update with car physics? Not yet, Roku. So I heard that they're going to release a Dodge one also. So we're not going to only have a Ford, but we're also going to have a Dodge. Seems like they're going to do the Dodge Ram. And also I saw the, I think it was a Challenger. So yes, Jay, I do have to deliver the cargo in different places. What miss do I use? Maybe there's some auto-correction going on there. I don't know what you're asking. Why don't you, Diego, stop making jokes with real people? You know, that's a real event, and I will ban you if you continue. I don't think that's funny, and I do not tolerate that. I give you just one warning. You do that again, you're out. Echo, no, I never driven in the UK, just in the game. I've never driven in real life, that is. Just in the game. What mods do I use, Alfred? I do have a few mods here, man. I have the real physics, real lighting, real sounds, real traffic, real brands, and I have one that improves the quality of the rain a little bit. And I think that's it. And the Waze mod there that I like a lot. Does it look realistic in real life as it does through camera, Caden? Yes, I'd say that even more in real life because I do have a triple TV setup so I can see my rear view mirrors and you cannot. Where is this? Los Juegos. So we are driving across the US now towards Utah. I don't really know where I am at. How did I make all of this? Oh, I can bypass the wait station. So you can watch a tutorial on my channel, man. How do you get the setup? You have to build one yourself, dude. Let's stop here for a quick nap. I want to turn daylight. I think I have to go to the right here. Yeah, it's pretty immersive. Obviously, I don't have the G-forces here active, but it's pretty immersive. Archel, yes. The reason why it happens is the game is compressed. Because they don't want us driving like for 14 hours for a delivery. The world is compressed. 1 mile equals 20 miles in the game, and that's why the miles to an empty tank is going down so fast. Do I stream full-time? No, I do not. I have a full-time job and I work from home. Alright, that's going to be a tight delivery schedule, but I think we can do it without being late. It's 8 hours that the delivery is expected, and we have 7 hours to our destination. In-game hours, not real-life hours. Real-life hours is 23 minutes. Yes, I do feel the steering wheel, man. It has a 4C back. What do you reckon are the odds for them to release maps for Central and South America? Oh, dude, I don't know, but I really hope they do, man. I think the competition is getting more, you know, and more closer to them. Have you seen the trailer for Road Kings? That game looks amazing. So that game looks pretty cool, man. Which model of Volvo you used for the interior of the, and which is the game? Brawl. So I am using a Volvo S60R 2005. And it's the same car, one of the cars that I have the same Volvo in my garage. And the game is called American Truck Simulator, my friend. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for all of those that are hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys. I'm on the road to grow my channel, and I really appreciate all the support I can get. When am I ending the stream, Echo? So I usually live stream up until like 9:45-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So about an hour and 20 minutes. Why don't you mod and get a regular car? Man, the mods here still drive like a car. Like a truck. I'm sorry. So I don't see the point. I will get the DLC when it comes out, but I don't see the point of modding to drive a car that drives like a truck. If I want to drive a car, I'll drive, like tomorrow, we'll drive in Assetto Corsa. If you want to come by and watch the live stream, I'll be live streaming in Assetto Corsa, and you can, you know, see me driving cars. Is ATS and ETS coming to consoles? Yes, it is. We don't know yet when, but it is. It was announced this week. I will, Adam. I will. Is it free? No, it's not free. Is this the American game? Yes, it is. How do you get it on the phone? M045M. So if you go to Google and type in Truck Sim GPS all together, you'll find this Patreon, and support the guy you can get the app right now if you if you pay for him, but he will release it for free in the future. Alex, what do I work full-time? I have a full-time job as an executive at a very large company. I work with market research. The car I drive in ETS, I'm driving a truck here, man. I'm driving the Volvo VNL 2014. And is that dashboard real? Yes, 100% real, physical, and analog. With the digital displays here as well, but it's analog. Drive fast, Kato. I will not, man. I don't want to get a ticket. I haven't got a ticket so far, and I'm flooring it. There's also that. Probably gonna speed up now because we're going downhill, but it's a truck, man. No, it's not gonna be free for sure, Peck. Absolutely, 100% not. Does the air conditioning work? So no, the buttons do work, but there's no air blowing through here. Yeah, Bert, I've seen the mods and I've tried one, and they were awful, man, so not worth. Totally not worth. So we're taking a left up ahead. Will I get ATS or ETS on consoles? Echo, no, I will not. And the reason is I don't have a console, man. My last console was a PlayStation 4 that I purchased, way over 10 years ago. Around 2012, I think. Yes, sir, I got a CarPlay too, and you can find my tutorial on my channel. On the Red app, I have a tutorial for my Apple CarPlay, my steering wheel, the whole simulator. And I'm also working on a tutorial for the electronics. So if you're interested, just subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. That supports other people that want to build simulators like this. I do not gatekeep information. I like to share it with the world. And we're merging here. Let me in, dude. Come on. Thank you, sir. Is it an actual manual car, Kato? Yes, sir. It's a Volvo Spaceball. It's called the Spaceball. It's a 6-speed manual transmission, and it works with the game with a generic USB shifter underneath here. And I have 6-speed also on the truck, so it's matching the physical one. How did you get your navigation on the phone, D? Sorry, man, butchering your name, dude. But if you type in Google Truck Sim GPS on Patreon, you'll find that. They also have a Discord. Billy Graham, no, this is not truck stuff. This is all car stuff. I'm driving a truck in the game, but I'm not driving with a truck interior, if you will. So it must have been 2013, man. Do you really believe that I will keep track exactly what year the PlayStation 4 came out? As I said, around 2012, I'm not that far off, Nellis. Isaac, what's happening on YouTube, man? Oh, shoot, it said that. Oh, darn it. Please, TikTok, don't punish me. Are there going to be mods on consoles? I don't know, man. I hope so. I hope so. Because mods are the soul of this game at this point in time. Like, because you are able to mod is why they're keeping the game alive for so long. So I really hope that they enable mods. Did I build this? Yes, 49.8 nails. I did. You can find a tutorial on my channel. Do you have a Mercedes truck? No. Here on American Truck Simulators, we don't have Mercedes trucks. Only in, I know in Brazil, because we did have Mercedes trucks, and I think in Europe also. Why am I doing the road rules, Jacob? Because it's a simulator, man. I don't want to get a ticket. Do I also follow the road rules in GTA 5? No, I do not. GTA is a different ball game, dude. It's not called GT or Grand Theft Simulator. It's Grand Theft Auto. anything goes there. Oh, okay. Thank you, Isaac. I don't know. We don't have any information about on consoles, man. We just know that they are going to release on consoles. ATS and ETS. But how it's gonna be, I believe they're gonna have manual and automatic as well, because, I mean, why wouldn't they? Can you play any car game on this rig? Yes, any car game, any modern sim racing. And by modern, I mean like 2005 forward. And Echo, I will have to ban you, man, if you keep spamming the questions. Like, please ask the questions just once. Otherwise, I will just first stop answering your questions, and if you continue spamming the chat, I will have to block you, man, because it really annoys me. I have to keep trying to keep up with the chat, and it keeps moving faster, especially because you copy and paste your questions, man. I mean, if you want to have full priority, become one of those like members that pay money all the time, and then you can reach out to me like different times, and I will answer you. But dude, please stop spamming. Thank you, Julio. Thank you, man. How did you get all of that to work, that guy? So I use Arduinos here. Arduino Uno for the gauge cluster, and ESP32 for the steering wheel, and a bunch of Arduinos around here. Well, thank you, Echo. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's just, I asked you before, and it's really annoying because my chat window is not big, and when you keep copying and pasting the same questions, I can't answer people's questions. And also, you got to keep in mind, there's a delay. So I see your question, I answer it, and it only gets to you like 10-15 seconds later. So it's Lil Faciao. Yes, I do remember this username, man, and welcome back. Is this game on Google? It's on Steam, man. I don't you can find it on Google. Oh, that's awesome, Davies. I hope you have fun. It's a fun game to play, especially if you try to keep it like as realistic as possible. Arduinos with an I, not a E. Be close. Can you go faster, Jordy? I'm pretty much flooring it, dude. The truck is really heavy, and the speed limit here is 75 miles an hour, so it's pretty fast. If you were driving, if you were watching me play yesterday, oh, thank you, Santiago. Dude, thank you for the super chat. Let me see your question as I try to stop you before crash. All right, sorry. Do you think it's better to first discover a state or just doing a long haul? Dude, I think it's, if you do long hauls, you will discover the states. They will come like naturally. I would do the hauls because you can earn money while doing it. What you have to do is kind of pick and choose the states you're going through. And also, one thing I would recommend to you is that, like, if you're just starting the game, you can also, like, really? You're not gonna let me in? Thank you, Mustang guy. So another thing I would recommend is, like, when you choose the route, if you have enough time, you can kind of go and trace places where you haven't been before. So I would do that. But thank you for the super chat, dude. I really appreciate that, man. So what did I miss? How much is my setup? About $700 in car parts and all the hardware. Do I play Farming Simulator? I do not. Never played it. Eventually, one day I might. That should be fun. Yes, Lachey is American Truck Simulator. You're planning to do this. You have an XC60 full dash and interior. How hard is it to wire it? First of all, follow my channel and watch my tutorial. You'll have every question answered there. Second, follow my, join my Discord. You can find on my tutorial, because I can answer your questions. It is not hard, it's just a lot of work. So you'll do a lot of things, but I am working on the tutorial for the electronics as well. Alright, so let's see. The game is called American Truck Simulator. You're planning to do this. You have... Oh, yeah, that's what I answered. Please don't spam the chat. Just ask once. Wait until I answer. If I don't answer for too long, just ask one more time. Rodrigo, American Truck Simulators. There's Crash Physics. No. Tomorrow I'll be playing BeamNG, and you can watch some crashes. What was Beck's question? You will unfortunately have to ask again, because I don't see Beck's question here. Oops. Julio, can you get my help? Just join my Discord, man. I'll try to help you there. Yes, Archit, it's the rig, right? So don't confuse with the DVs, the PC. It's just the rig, the physical part. Do you have the phone in your maps? Yes, Irvin, I do have. It's the Truck Sim GPS. Well, thank you, Van Deer. Thank you, man. Thank you for watching my tutorials. Does the push to start button work, Justin? Yes, it does. So the way it works is this button here will turn off all the electronics here on my setup. The push to start button is the on and off on the air conditioning here. Omar, why don't I just work on a real truck? It's like asking to a Call of Duty streamer, why don't you just join the army? Because why not? I do have a full-time job, sir, and I love what I do. I work from home and I can commute virtually to my home office. Mateen, yes, American Truck Simulator. Can you join me? I'm playing offline, my friend. Oh, cool, man. I butchered so many names. I'm glad I got yours right. Is that a real dashboard? Yes, it is. It's a real dashboard, not an image. I can hit, you know, it's a analog, digital, because it has all the digital markings there. But it's analog gauges. Does the screen on the dashboard works? Everything you see here works. There's only one thing that's not doing is blowing air. Everything else works. Every button, even the I can retract my navigation screen. Yeah, everything works. How do you get that? You have to build it yourself and follow my tutorial on my channel. Well, thank you, HYD Writer. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you guys are not subscribed, I am really focusing on my Red app. What was the first version of ATS I played? Oh, Van Deer, I don't know, man. I wasn't a big fan of truck simulators, to be very honest with you. When I first bought the rig, I started playing Assetto Corsa and BeamNG, which are still my top 3, were my favorites. But then trucks started to grow on me, especially like driving late at night or early morning. You know, it's chilled, it's relaxed. So it's a fun game, man. I think Beck's questions are being filtered because I don't see his questions. Like, I truly don't. Let me stop the truck because I will ban him. But I'm not. I don't think it's fair because there's no Beck here on my. Well, thank you guys for subscribing. Let me just see. There's somebody asking the same question over and over, and I don't know why it's not showing. Dude, I think it's because you are typing in all caps, and I think there's a moderation tool thing that if you type in all caps, yes, where am I going? Utah, dude, and I've seen people answer that. I am going to mute you. You're gonna be muted for 5 minutes because everybody asked you to stop, and I've seen people answering your question. I'm sorry I couldn't see it before because I think it's because you're typing all caps. It's an auto moderation that will stop if you spam it. Basically, that's what you're doing, dude. But don't do that. That's not cute. All right, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to our regular programming. And I'm sorry I probably missed a few questions. I didn't put the hazard lights on. How far is the drive, Turbo? So another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes will be in Utah. And my voice failed. TTV Skippo, let's not do that. I don't want to have to ban you too, dude. I already answered. We're going to Utah, so I'm giving you one last chance. This is one last warning. And why is my third gear not working? I don't know why my transmission has been weird lately. You can't find my Discord, so check out my my channel, man. On the Red app. Okay, TT, I will do that, unfortunately, and I hope I don't crash the car here. Yeah, I probably will. So let me go back here. Stop the truck again. Alright, TT, and because I can read your message, I will pretty much mute you for the entire live screen. There you go. No, I didn't ban you. You're still gonna listen to me. You just can't talk anymore. Let's go. And that's better, actually. Sometimes when people are trying to be trolls, it's just funnier if you just mute them. Because now they can't do anything other than just... They have to keep creating accounts to do the same thing over and over. I'm not muting people for asking questions, Rob. It's that they're spamming the chat. They copy and paste the same question over and over and over and over. And this makes my my chat window move too fast, so I can't read the questions from people that are asking literal questions. So I can't answer questions. I will add to my link tree. Yes, Chocolate. I will try, man. I will try. I will do that. The game is called American Truck Simulator, my friend. Yes, Nishi, I do. Nashi, I do. What is my favorite truck in American Truck Simulator? The Volvo VNL. Brendan, why Volvo? Volvos are underrated, man. They're super awesome. They're fast, they're reliable, they're safe, they're comfortable. And I have 3 Volvos in my garage, including this one, so yeah. Yeah, I'd never ban people for asking questions. I mean, there's... Like, you can ask the same question a few times. If I miss it, that's fine. You know, I'll miss a few questions. But if you start spamming, man, that's pretty annoying. Just like there's right now again. And we can do that. I can do that all day. There's another time that a person was doing the same thing. And it's just, you know, kids. They don't have anything better to do. And that's okay. Because they also give me more chat rate. They don't know, but they're helping. 80s Flow, how you doing, man? Welcome back. How you doing, dude? It's been a while. I haven't seen your... The FYP is kind of holding stuff, man. Burrell, I spent about $700 for the rig. $700. How do you put gas on the truck? It says miles to empty, and there's a number on top of it. 1,500 miles to empty. I put gas by stopping at the gas station. I do have a moderator. It's just not there on my TikTok. I have 2 here on the Red app, but I don't have any there on my TikTok right now. So I have to do the moderation myself, unfortunately. Where can you find the build tutorial, TY? So the build tutorial is on my channel, on the Red app with the play button in the center. And if you type my name or you go to my link tree, you'll be able to find the link to it. Dude, usually I give moderation privileges to people that I know are watching like every day. And, you know, I trust them already to be moderators. Unfortunately, I've given moderation privileges in the past and people just abused it. So I rather do it myself. I know it's annoying for other people to, you know, have to stop the game and do moderation, but... yes, Makoto should be somewhere, but he can't watch every single day, so unfortunately, you know, it happens. I mean, it's okay. And they don't realize, but they're helping. Like, we're maintaining over 200 people on TikTok, because when people spam the chat like that, it also increases the rate of chat, and this also helps. So it's funny. But haters don't realize how much they help. Freightliner's truck are awesome. I never driven one here in the game, man. I should eventually. What time do I go live, Tay? I go live every Monday through Friday at around 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have to pull in for the wait station. Do I use the setup for racing games, Zach? Yes, I do. So I do play Assetto Corsa iRacing, and tomorrow you can watch me. I will live stream Assetto Corsa and BeamNG on Saturdays. Do you the AC work? No, there's no air, but the buttons work. Best. So the buttons work. Every single button here works. What setup I'm using to play this? So the dark chocolate, I'm using a PC. XYZB Dom, how much was the setup? About $700 for the rig, man. It's on my channel. If you watch my tutorial video, it's pinned on the first comment. What car is the interior from? It's from a Volvo S60R. Absolutely 80s flow. They do help a lot. It's actually funny. And sometimes I will engage with them just so they can continue like chatting, especially if a video's not doing that well, you know. How long are these drives, Lamar? Yeah, Lamar C2. So the drives are like, depending on the delivery, this one is gonna take now 4 more minutes. But I've been driving for like 15 minutes since yesterday. Yes, Julio, Beam is a lot of fun. It's by far my top 3 games: Assetto Corsa, BeamNG, and American and ATS. Can we get an outside view? Yes. Let me show you. Here you go. Now we're driving, flying over behind the truck with a drone. Yes, only $700. My phone has a GPS. Yes, Truck Sim GPS on Google. Well, thank you, God's Will. Thank you, man. Yeah, you can see it. Arch it. Should try Flight Simulator. Yes, dude, I love Flight Simulator, and I'm gonna give you, you know, my highlight of my life. And everybody that does that will tell you. I also fly in real life. I have about 70 hours on a Cessna, so I love Flight Simulator, man. I actually planned and practiced my solo cross-country flight on Flight Simulator. Red Bull Stunting. So I'm playing American Truck Simulator today. And we are close to our delivery time. Where are we driving to, Metal? We're going to Utah. We're almost there, actually. Yes, I have triple TVs here. Is the game like the whole US? No, unfortunately, they're just releasing the maps as, you know, slowly. So the next one, I think, will be Illinois. How much money do you have in the game? Oh, Lishay, I have a lot on this one. $46 million. And the reason is I don't spend it. I just earn, and I have like 25, 30 trucks. I just kept buying trucks and companies, and I have to take this exit. Oh, it's gotta be a tough one. Ooh, I gotta slow down pretty fast here. Oh, I do arch it. I am, oh, Flight Simulator on Twitch. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. What job do you do to afford all that? I work with market research, man, and I am an executive role there, and I work from home. Joey, no, I don't mind. Just shoot them my way, my friend. A Cessna, yes, Cessna 172 is awesome, dude. I flew the Cessna 172 when I was doing my discovery flights. So J-Rods, I flew the 72 and the 50 just so I could get a glimpse of what plane I was going to train on. I'm a small guy, I'm not a big guy, so the Cessna 150 was the best one for me. It was cheaper, it's more nimble, and I think it was easier to learn. Do I use 6-speed gearbox on all of your trucks? Yes. Oh, I went red light. Oh, no tickets. Police is not watching. Is my job hard? I mean, I've been doing it for 25 years. Sometimes it gets a little bit stressful, especially when I have to present reports for like 3 hours, like I did a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it's not stressful. Hugo, do I have a rig for Flight Simulator? No, man. I fly here when I want to fly. So I have another cluster that is just a digital display. And on that one, I'm able to put the digital and the steam gauges, just like on my Cessna. the Cessna that I fly. And open up the turn real good here. And I put the captain, I have the captain thing here for the throttle, you know. What kind of car do I drive in real life? So I drive 3 Volvos and a minivan. I have a Volvo S60R 2005. I have a Volvo S60 T5 2020, and I have a Volvo S60 2022 T8. Oh, nice, Nebulous. That's pretty cool, man. How did you like the 172? Did you fly the 150 to compare? Hey, Capybara, welcome. Oh, dude, I hope your day improves, man. I know you're far ahead in the time zone from me, but I hope you have an awesome weekend, dude. I'm wondering how you got to 1,000 followers to be able to unlock streaming on TikTok. Joey Citrus, I had all luck. I posted my first video on TikTok, and that blew me to about 100,000 followers in like a week or so, and then it kind of plateaued. I love my Volvos, yes, especially because they're fast. My fastest Volvo does 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds. Is your Cessna 150 or like a club plane? It's not mine. No, it's from the flight school. So there's this very tiny flight school. They have 2 planes. They have a Cessna 150, 1971 Acrobat, and they have the 172 G, I think. No, not G. G is the one with the gear. It's A. I don't recall. I flew the 172 just once. But I pay around $120 for it wet. With the flight instructor. Per hour. It's pretty cheap. And I fly off of Zephyr Hills Municipal Airport. Zephyr Hills, November 135 Alpha uniform. It's so much fun. I love flying. Oh, it's not here. Oh, a Piper Cub. Nice. The Pipers are very different to fly, aren't they? What cars do I drive in real life? Hujao, I drive Volvos and a minivan. So I have 3 Volvos. Volvo S60R 2005 with the 6-speed manual transmission, just like this. A Volvo T5 2020 and a Volvo S60 2022 T8. I guess the most fun part about driving is going down higher grades. I don't know, man. I think it's fun parking. As crazy as it sounds. $700, man. $700, not $1,000. Is YouTube the same way? No, I think you can create an account and stream right away. I think so. I might be wrong. But I didn't try to stream on the Red app for a very long time, man. Oh, it is a lot of fun, man. It is a lot of fun. How it do? We're almost there at our destination. Oh, but that's okay, Nebulous. At least you flew, you know, man. Like, I tell, like, I have a neighbor that went to the same flight school as I did. Same flight instructor and all. And we didn't finish it yet. I had to stop for a while because I was saving some money to buy the minivan. I don't like to have finance stuff, so oops, there's a truck coming. So I had to save some money to buy the minivan. And I stopped flying for a while, but I'll go back to it and I'll finish it up. At least we fly, you know, like, and I don't plan to take it as a career. I just want to fly for fun, man. Go for those $100 burgers. It's about $200 for the rig, man. Do you prefer manual or automatic, Van Deer? I prefer for the situation, man. Like, when I'm driving on the weekends, I will, like, when I go fly my on the flight school, I always take my Volvo S60R, the manual one. But if there's traffic, oh man, I'm too old for this. I don't want to keep like first, second, you know, if I'm driving through traffic. So I will drive either the T5 or the T8. How'd you get the map on the phone, Eric? I you have to type in Google Truck Sim GPS. Truck Sim altogether, GPS. This is a PC game, yes, Brio. Oh, however, they are going to release for consoles. Basma, what do you mean you prepared gifts to show your support? You can show your support here, man. Oh yeah, definitely. Lots to learn on ground school. Yeah, but it's fun, man. You're learning something that it's a passion for so many people. From Pakistan, hello to Pakistan, Mudazar. What's my dream car, Hugo? Right now, I would love to get a Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. I would call that my current dream car, if you will. All right, let's park it. Let's do the tough parking here, as I have only 35 minutes to deliver this cargo before it is late. Is this game on PC only, Tay, for now? Why no truck wheel? That's a good question, man. I gotta buy a truck wheel eventually. And I don't know why my second and third gears are not engaging sometimes. And it's not the controller. I tested. I don't know what's going on. What's next? I don't know. We'll choose something, man. What display am I using, Mohammed? You mean here, or there? It's got to be more specific. I think we're gonna have to maneuver just slightly. It was not enough. When you stream on Red app, do you do a vertical and widescreen? Yes, sir. I am streaming on both. If you click on my channel, you'll be able to see my wide. I do have a wide and a vertical version there. Kind of going over the the bump here. You're from Romania. Nice. I have a friend from Romania that lives here. It's a neighbor. My monitor, my TV, you mean? That's a 65-inch TV. I think I'm gonna go over the curb here just for a second. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna be able to do it. Hi to India. Can you give room setup, DZ? Yes, it's on my channel there on TikTok, actually, not channel. You can find it. I posted a few days ago. Just go over my videos and you'll see room setup. Is it trolls in the game, Michelle? You've asked that before. I ignored you because that's a very weird question. I don't know what you mean by that. Can I give you guys a tour? No, I cannot. The camera is on my tripod and it's fixed. And I don't want to move it because it's hard to find, you know, the perfect angle. Well, thank you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, Joey. I love answering questions, man. Even if they're all the same all the time, I don't mind. It's interacting with you guys, you know, the energy, and it's fun. I mean, why people would live stream and not answer questions is beyond me. But I try to answer as much as I can. Thank you for the follow. So you sent me yeah, I saw that, an inbox on Discord. I will see that eventually, man. Thank you, Van Deer. I hope you come back, man. I hope you come back. Oh, you pay tolls. Is that what she meant? Tolls. Ooh. I am so sorry. Yes, there is tolls. I am so sorry. That's my non-native brain kind of reading the wrong words. I don't know. I'm sorry, Michelle. Yes, I do have not troll. Sorry, guys. Nice how you went from a BMW to a Volvo. Trey was here. Actually, I never went to the BMW. I built the BMW for a neighbor, a friend of mine, and he had to take it off, so I am finishing up. It's in my garage, and probably will sell it once it's done. Tolls. Yes, I got that. Tolls. Yes, we have tolls. Thank you, Young Croup J. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's deliver this cargo because we're almost late. We're 23 minutes. How long have I been living in the U.S., Victor? About 10 years now. Oh, I love this shifter, Sergeant. I love it, man. So we got $116,000. That's a lot of money for a delivery. Let's see if there's something else here from this company. When did I start streaming? On the Purple, I started about 3 months ago alongside with the Red app where you're watching right now. Not a long time ago, but I love streaming here. So watch my tutorial. There is right here. It's here on this app, the Red app that just went away. But yes, you can watch it there. I have a tutorial for the Apple CarPlay, the build, the steering wheel, and California. No way we're going to California, guys. Colorado. Could be something. But that's $3,000? No way, Jose. So we're going to go back to the market. Here. Jobs, freight market. Dexter, where am I originally from? I'm from Brazil. I was born in Brazil and I've been here for a while now. So I'm a Brazilian American now. Tire blowouts would be awesome, Sativo. I agree. Like, they should have more, like, random things happening. That'd be fun. Which wheel is that? Is that a Moza? No, this is a Fanatec Club Sport DD. The 12 Newton meters. EA80. Hey, I'm back. Welcome back. We're glad to have you back. So let's choose a place here. We're near Ogden in Utah, which is near Salt Lake City. And we're going to drive... Ooh, this Arkansas trip here has almost $200,000. Well, let's go. That's a lot of money. And I think we can take a trip to Arkansas. I don't think we're going to be able to finish today. But heck yeah. What exact shifter is it? So this is a Volvo Spaceball. If you type on Google Volvo Spaceball, or if you watch, there's a video I posted last week on TikTok, and I show my real car shifter, which is exactly this one, and my gaming one. So this is a 6 transmission. Can you drive in Canada? No, only if I mod the game. Only if you mod it. Yeah, I agree with you. It'd be cool if they had random stuff. Hello, Brett. Hello, the robot guy. He's hating because he never driven a Volvo S60R. What's my favorite state to drive through? Texas. They got some 80 miles an hour limit sometimes. I don't know why that's why is it not working? Dexter, I wouldn't call my accent perfect, man. I know I mess up a few words here and there and probably say things that are not correct. But I lived here when I was 17, and that helped a lot. I was an exchange student. I lived in Georgia. So, yeah, that helped. What kind of minivan do I have, Sebastian? I have the 2025 Kia Carnival, the hybrid one with the Prestige interior. And I have the lounge seats, which is pretty awesome, man. With the TV in the back. So my daughter loves those TVs. They're huge. They're about this big. And you can recline those back seats just like you're flying first class. It's amazing. I love that minivan way more than I should. I'm gonna be honest. Are ATS and ETS made by the same dev, Bruno? Yes, sir. Not only the same developer, but they're the same game, literally. The same engine, the same graphics, the same everything. Just different landscapes. Perp Gaming, this is the American Truck Simulator. You were thinking about making a Opel Astra 2010. That'd be cool, man. I've seen the Astra. In Brazil, we had those. Those are pretty cool cars. But we have them as Chevrolets in Brazil. Job YN, the game's called American Truck Simulator. Like, Vuxin just replied to you. Vukasin, I'm sorry, I probably butchered your name, I'm sorry. It's more of a suggestion, Hare Jr. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, in Florida as well, man. It's usually 75 miles an hour, but people are just like, it's a guideline. Dunya, was it fun for me? Oh man, so many reasons. Like, I work from home, right? So I do home office. I don't get to drive every day. And here I get to, drive a little bit, talk to you guys, share my passion, share my skills. That is a bunch of fun. So I don't ever get tired of this, man. I could play here all day if you let me, and if I don't have anything else to do, I would. How much was it to make this setup, Steve Fox? It was about $300 in car parts. Granted, if you go to a pick and pull junkyard, like if you go to a pick and pull Copart, you pull it. There's several names for it, so they're not expensive. And then $400 in hardware, so wood, metal, carpet, all the other stuff. So $700 in total will get you the rig going. Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, sir. I lived in a city called Kenton, actually, Stephen. Kenton, Georgia. Pretty cool place. Pretty small, but it was fun. I was a senior in my high school year, and it was a lot of fun. What game do you prefer, ATS or ETS, Bruno? So I do prefer the American version because of the speed limit. Does your daughter use the simulator when you're not? Yes, she does. She actually likes playing BeamNG. That's her favorite game. But sometimes she's a little, intimidated. Even though I turn off the force feedback for her to play, she's afraid of it. So sometimes she'll ask me, she sits here with me on my passenger seat, and she'll go like, oh, Daddy, just wreck some cars, and she'll choose the car that she wants me to wreck, and, it's a lot of fun. What's the average cost for this setup with everything? So, DJ, $700 will get you the rig itself, the physical part of the rig. Now, oh, she's 9 years old. Sorry, I forgot to say that. So the physical part is about $700. Now, the TVs, the PC, the wheelbase, all of those you can buy as cheap as you want or as expensive as you want. So it doesn't really matter for me to tell you. I spent about $10,000, but I'm a content creator. So, Bree, what's my passion? So, man, I have so many passions. I love cars. I love simulators. Why is it doing this? It's only like second gear and third gear. Like planes. I did some flight school. I have 70 hours flying airplanes. I love cars. I love simulators. I love what else do I love? Cycling. I love cycling. What else do I like? I like going paddleboarding. CPM, this is my setup. There's no green screen involved. What is your max amount of HP do you do for a drag race in BeamNG? Oh man, I don't know. I never tried setting up like max or min. Does it feel like a real car? Wow, voice just kind of went all over. I assume you're talking about the clutch bite. No, you don't feel the clutch bite. The wiring is the most difficult part, in my opinion, to get everything working. It's not difficult, it's just a lot of work, man. It's a lot, it's very, it takes some time and some patience. but I wouldn't call it hard, especially because we have ChatGPT nowadays. Have I tried the update on ATS? What do you think? Yes, Jared, I'm running the latest 1.55. I like it. Volvo R Design Gauge Cluster. Yes, Joshua. Not called R Design, this is a true R. So the Volvo S60R was considered a true Volvo S60R, not like the newer P3 that were designs. Is it leaking oil, Johnny? No, this is not the BMW one. I have the BMW one, and that one was leaking oil. However, it did start leaking oil when I put this BMW steering wheel. Until I put the Volvo. When I put the Volvo, it stopped leaking oil. So, yeah. Oh, the car update on ATS. No, there's no car update yet. They're gonna release the DLC soon. I misread your question. Why do I like simulators? Oh man, I can drive anywhere in the world. I can wake up here in Florida and drive in Nordschleife. I can drive in America in a truck simulator. I can drive in Japan. There's so many reasons, man. You done any racing sims? Yes, Basil, I did. Oh, right there. And tomorrow, if you join my live stream, you'll be able to see me racing. I'll restart my computer later on because I don't know what's going on with the gearbox. We'll take this job. Does the radio work? Yes, the radio does work. What state do I live in? Sebastian, I live in Florida. Where is my truck? My trailer. Oh, right there. What do you like, ChatGPT or drag racing? What kind of question is that, dude? There is no one or the other. Do I play Euro Truck Simulator, Mr. Mike? Yes, I do. Tuesdays and Thursdays, my live stream is in Europe. Well, thank you, No Name. You can check out my tutorial on my channel. How hard was the cluster to wire? Oh, the cluster was the easiest one. There's a tutorial on the Red app where you are. You type in Volvo Sim Hub P2, you'll find it. Super easy. Oh, we got the trailer here. We found it. Well, thank you, Jem. You can find my tutorial there on my channel. So we're backing up here. Almost there. Here we go. That's the trailer. We're taking over to, I think it was Nebraska? I forget now. How long will this drive take, Isaac? It'll take an hour and 24 minutes, so it's a long haul. But we're gonna do another 30 minutes. I do not play Roblox. My daughter does. But she doesn't anymore because I don't let her play that game anymore after all the controversy with the, what Roblox has been doing with those YouTubers. How did you make the ignition? So it's just on my climate control here. I put the on and off. You know what? I think what I'll do is I'll restart my power here. So we're gonna turn off for a second. It's gonna come back on. So this turns off the whole power to the system. So everything disconnected, and we're gonna reconnect it. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. So you'll see the gauge cluster will go up again and light up and do all the good things. Which game do you prefer? You're considering buying ATS, Mr. Mike. So I prefer ATS. And the reason why I do prefer ATS is very simple. The speed limit is way better. Alright, so resume. We have everything. Let's get the mouse. I never find the mouse. Triple TV setups are so hard to find a mouse sometimes. Let's see. Engine off. Yes, engine off. First gear, second gear. Let's see if this will work now because I don't know what's going on. There you go. Let's put the music. No, let's put the fuel here. All right, we're back. Go to the junkyard, Harry Jr. Man, go to the junkyard. You'll find there's so many models to choose from, even a Civic. Paper Swan. I did not. This is not a truck. This is a car interior, man. And it was almost being crushed. If you watch my video there on my channel of the tutorial, you'll see. What's the longest trip have you done in real life? Oh, in real life? Dude, I drove from New York to California and back to New York in 2007. That was the longest trip I've ever done in my life. And it took about 45 days. That was my longest real life road trip. Yemen, yes, I do get a lot, but I don't mind answering, man. You can find my tutorial on my channel. And now I think the gearbox is working again, normal. Are all the screens the same size, Sativo? Yes, sir. So I have 65-inch TVs all around me, 4K and 120 Hertz. Sativo, would any car interior work for this, or did you choose? Yeah, any car interior. I built a Miata and a BMW already. Same process. If you follow my tutorial, it's going to be the same exact process. And the reason why I chose the Volvo is because I really like Volvos. Yes, Mr. Mike, it was a very long trip, dude. I don't recall how many miles in the end, but it was like over 40,000 miles, because obviously you don't just drive through places, you drive around in the same place. Like, I don't know, we drove through Vegas a lot, LA, and you know, a lot of places. It was a super fun trip. I did with my family, so my mom and dad and my brother. That was a very nice trip. Very cool memories. It's on the Red app, man, not on TikTok, the other one. I can't say the name. Would I do that road trip again in real life? I would, but I think I would if I had a trailer time. Not a minivan. I drove with a minivan that time. And I would do that again on a trailer and with no time limit with my family. If I could just, you know, like take my time, drive everywhere, that'd be a lot of fun. Thank you, Jace. Seb, what wheelbase am I using? This is the Fanatec Club Sports DD with 12 Newton meters. Best G29 I've ever seen. I don't know what you're talking about, man. But if you're talking about the the Logitech, this is a Fanatec. So, not a G29. This is a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Oh, bye, Limmy. Hope to see you again, man. What game is this? American Truck Simulator. What mods am I using? I'm using a bunch of mods, as I'm in the wrong lane here. So I'm using the real physics, real lighting, real traffic, real whatever. Real bunch of real brands. Yeah, no, the gear is still doing some weird stuff. Why is it doing this? It's the game. Do I have to remap the gears? Well, thank you, Abir. Thank you. Question, can you put real-life pedals on a Moza Fanatec Logitech wheelbase? You can if you're not using a console. You can do that, Isaac, if you're using like a PC, because you would have to, for consoles to work with the pedals, they have to be connected to the wheelbase. And for PC, you get away from that because you can just connect the pedals to the PC. For instance, I have a Moza pedal right now, and I'm using a Fanatec steering wheel. So you can do that because on the PC you can. And I'm on the wrong lane again. Can I turn left or not? Because there's, can you guys see it? There's a green light here and there's a red light here for turning. I think I can't. This game would be better with more traffic. So I have the realistic traffic mod. It does have more traffic when it's like rush hour. What's my dream holiday? I don't know. I like, you know, the holidays at the end of the year, Christmas and New Year's. It's always fun. Well, thank you, Coda Bear. Good morning to you too, sir. Welcome to the live stream. 17-hour trip. Nice. In your Turbo Civic. That's pretty cool, man. Yes, that's the one I have, Coda. The Realistic Traffic Density mod. I don't remember the names most of the times. I see, Isaac. So how much does this setup cost? It's about $300 in car parts and another $400 or so in hardware. Arduinos, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Chulumanco, what was the first video? Here on the channel? I don't remember, but I think it was a shorts video. The time-lapse video that I made when I built the simulator. Which, a fun fact about that time-lapse video, if you pay attention, the one that has half of the dashboard, not the whole dashboard, that video is actually me taking apart the simulator. I usually reverse it, so it looks like I'm building it, but I was actually taking it apart to put this one in. Oh, Coda Bear, yeah, but did you see that they're gonna release also a Dodge hack DLC for ATS? So I think they're gonna add the Challenger and the Ram, the Dodge Ram. Do you play ETS too sometimes? Yes, Builder. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I play ETS. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is ATS. And Saturdays, I go wild. I drive in Assetto Corsa and BeamNG. Ooh, slow down. Does the AC work? There's no air. Only $300 for car parts. Yes, sir. Awesome Midnight Express. How it's going, man? Pretty good here. How about yourself, dude? Yes, they released it yesterday. I was super like, wow, that's pretty cool. Hello, Sandman. Val Knight. Why two GPSs seem like pointless and overkill for a wannabe? So I'm supporting the mod creator. I am looking at that GPS. But this guy is building an amazing mod that can help a lot of people. And I do have a very nice platform that I can show that. So I am just supporting the creator of the mod. Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Go check it out. Did you already sell the BMW E60 gel? Nope. I'm still working on the electronics. I'm only gonna sell it when it's completely done. How many miles left? I do have about 1,488 miles in game left. And about an hour and 20 minutes in real life. But I'm not gonna finish tonight or today. I gotta sleep actually, so I can get this into daylight. Yes, FCB, I gotta tell it sometimes because it will block me, and it did a couple times already. No, it doesn't come with a decent amount. That sucks, man. If I'm honest. I think they should have more DLCs there. But you can buy it when it's on sale, and they will bundle with other countries. So I'm flooring. This truck is heavy, and I'm carrying trucks. We're gonna stop for the night, and it's gonna be quick, so I just need to do that as soon as I find a place. What is my upload speed, Coda Bear? No, I don't mind you asking that. I have fiber optics here at home. I got about 800 megabytes down and 800 up. It's even. It's the same amount if it's wired, and my streaming PC is wired. Petro. At this point, why not go out for a drive? Well, my friend, I do have 4 cars. I also fly real planes. I work from home, and I don't need to go out for a real drive right now, so I'm driving on my simulator. I'm commuting to my home office, if you get my drill. Could you buy snacks at the gas stations? No, unfortunately, Eric. I think the new game that they're about to release, the King Roads, Road King, I forgot the name now, Road King, I think. That's gonna have that, I hope. Yes, the green app is that one. Yeah, if you have your internet connection wired, that will be better. Why do I fly real planes? Just for fun, man. I started flying a couple of years ago. I started taking flight school. I have about 70 hours. I haven't finished yet. I did do my cross-country solo flights and all my solo pattern flights around the airport. I did my night flights, and I just pretty much need to finish a few things and do my check ride. But I fly for fun. I fly because I really wanted to do that since I was a kid, and since I had the money to spare and I have, time, I just love doing it, man. It's a small Cessna 150, but it's fun. What is my PC specs? It's a 9950X with a 4090, 64 gigs of RAM. Why my RPMs are so high? So as you know, this is a gasoline engine tachometer. So I have my tachometer calibrated. So it's calibrated when the truck is sending 2000 RPMs in the game. It sends 7,500 RPMs in my gauge clip. So right now I'm doing about 1400 RPMs in the truck. Yeah, symmetrical fiber is pretty awesome, man. It makes you forget sometimes how cool that is. Like when I do the speed test, it just goes up to 800 down and 800 up. That's pretty awesome. Petro, how did you get the game to work with the car interior? Oh man, a bunch of Arduinos, dude. So I have an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield here to control the gauges. So everything works, the fuel gauge, the tachometer, the gears, the time. This is my CPU temperature showing. This is the actual miles to an empty tank in the game. The odometer is working. The temperature here is, the water temperature is my GPU temperature. And I also have all the buttons working here. So I can just click buttons and do, button things. So these are all Arduinos. A bunch of Arduinos here. We're gonna stop here for to change to night because I hate driving in the dark because you guys can't see much. Would the game Road Kings become available on Sony PlayStation? I don't know. They just announced it and put the trailer out at this Gamescom. So I don't know. I hope so. Oh no, Chair. Where do you live, man? Do I have any pets? Yes, I do have one pet. It's a miniature or a toy poodle. I think it's a miniature poodle. Called a miniature poodle. It's the brown one. Pretty cute. Put some gas since we're here. Nah, we don't need gas. Just park the truck. I think I'll just park straight in. Or not. No, let's park the right way. Builder T. Yeah, just a light. I do have. So, for instance, sometimes people ask me if the lights are on, and the lights are all on, and the reason is the exposure of the camera, because of all the lights and the triple TV setup here, kind of blinds, any lights. So if I want to show the lights, I can tell Alexa, turn off studio. Oh, I can't. This is a bike trailer, so I can't park like that. So now you can see that the lights are off. You can actually see that the cluster is on, and you can barely see, but the lights are on all over here. They're all on, just that because the exposure is way down. Alexa, turn on studio to 30%. Alexa, turn on studio to 30%. Thank you. Okay. Why is it not showing though? Turn off the engine. No, I was always a dog person. I was never a cat person. Oh, I have one here. Honk. I think I can park over there as well. Let's do that. S70R Volvo. I think you're mistaking for the S60. The S70 was 275 horsepower. Why is it? And there's my dog. Come on. Why is it not showing to sleep? Okay, we're gonna find another place to sleep because this one doesn't want to play game. Well, thank you, dude. The family wagon. I know, but the family wagon is... Oops. And I hit the police officer. So the family one, you're talking about the wagon is the V70. And if you're talking about the V70R, then yes. Then it's the same as this. The same interior. And the same as my real car. It's just a wagon station. It was 300. Yes. It's the same car that I have in my garage. But I have the sedan version. But type on Google V70R. It's a V. And then you'll see it's a V70. The S70 was the P80 platform. Previous year. Yeah, so no luck for us for sleeping. Need to find another place to sleep. So if you're watching and enjoy what you're seeing, you can check out my tutorials. I have the Apple CarPlay tutorial, the steering wheel tutorial, I have the whole build tutorial, and I also live stream Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays I do American Truck Simulator. On Tuesdays and Thursdays I do the European version, which is ATS, and then Saturdays, tomorrow, I live stream BeamNG and also Assetto Corsa. Turn on the radio and go to WGCI, so Chicago. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm in Florida, man. If I put here the FM radio, it'll take the local stations. Yes, Leon, the 5-cylinder is pretty amazing. I love the sound of that 5-cylinder. Edgar Gillen, I can't because I don't have Gran Turismo here. I would race you on Assetto Corsa. We can go to Nordschleife in the public server. Honk the horn. I'll start making in the way that I'll honk the horn if you send a super chat. I'm kidding. Or not. Well, thank you, Mirth. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's nice, Leon. Yeah, mine is tuned. I don't know to how many horsepower, but I do need to change my engine. My rod bearings are gone, and that's because the previous owner tuned the crap out of it, and it's not very well tuned. Oh, red light. Can I listen to the radio in game? I don't know if this game has a radio. I'm listening through Spotify, so you can see here. This is the music that's playing. I don't know why sometimes the cover is not showing. I think that's a problem with the cover. There you go. Ref of anything. What's Are these real cities? Yes. So I am in Rock Springs. That's Colorado, I think, right? Red light violation. Oh no. I totally thought it was green for me. I'm glad it's like midnight, so there's no cars. I think I had met you before in the game called NASCAR Heat. No, you haven't. I never played NASCAR Heat on PlayStation, dude. We are listening to Spotify. That's the... Oops, not this. Just the volume is not that loud because I'm talking. The game is also playing. People just think the cars are just a throwaway. Yes, sir, I do agree with you on that one. I love the fact that my car just completed 20 years this year. My Volvo S60R 2005 is 20 years old now. Next year, it will be able to drink. Where do I see the comments, Chair? It's on my left TV. I have a triple TV set up. Yes, JKW. That's funny, right? I agree. And I programmed to say exactly like in the car. It says 958, and it's going down fast because of the game is condensed. A 20 miles is the equivalent to 1 mile in real life. Dark chocolate, is the day and night cycle the real time? It depends on the game. No, it's not real time. I don't know the compression, but it's not real time. And I actually wanted to stop for a nap because it will turn to daylight. I prefer to drive at daylight. But unfortunately, I tried and it didn't work, and I'm almost running out of time anyway, so... Is this real or a video game? It's a real video game. The app called is the app on my phone is called Truck Sim altogether GPS on Patreon. Times five times? Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Little high RPM maybe. Ole. No, the RPMs are about 1400 right now. This is calibrated because trucks only go, like this truck here will go to a red line at 2000 RPMs. So I calibrated, so 2000 RPMs is equal to 7500. Right now I'm doing almost 80 miles an hour on the highway, so I am close to those 2000 RPMs because I'm close to 7000 RPMs. It's calibrated. Otherwise, my needle would go from 600 to 2000. 600, 2000. And I can't see with my peripheral view. So it's just calibrated. Do we have high beams? Yes. And the light will show here. So now it's high beams. So you need to buy the parts, Eric. Unfortunately, you can follow my tutorial, but you do need to buy the parts and follow my tutorial because I don't think there's any place you could buy this, like, you know, ready. We're going fast. 80 miles an hour on a 75. One of the reasons why I love American Truck Simulator better than the European version. Oh, I noticed, Serbian, that the cities are different. Like when I drive in the city, the mileage goes down differently, and the time as well. Well, thank you for that information. I did not know that. Yeah, but in my case, my high beams are in the actual high beam. You know, I have the stock. I can pull the stock and it will do the high beams. Why we drive sideways, by the way, Samsung? We're not driving sideways, man. It's called parallax. So what's happening is the camera in the game is set up for my eyes, and the camera is off to the right. And because the camera in the game cannot be set for two things, for two viewing objects, like my eyes and your camera, this means that for you, it kind of looks like I'm going a little bit sideways. So if I would put the camera that's right here right where my head is, you'll be seeing perfectly straight. Dan Badger, yes, everything is from my Volvo S60R. Even, you know, the stitched trim here, the space ball, everything is from the Volvo S60R. I need to slow down. I don't. I actually can speed up. I'm doing 60 miles an hour, and the speed limit here is 75, dude. Is the oil temp a boost gauge? No, JKW, that is showing my GPU temperature right now. So the reason why it goes down sometimes, it's because the MSI Afterburner software, that is the one that provides the temperature for my GPU, sometimes will go down to 0 for whatever reason. I don't know. It don't report temperature, and then the gauge cluster will show 0 for a second, and then it'll go back up. Oops. Reading the chat. Don't do that. I'm not lane jumping. A little. Can you get pulled over, Momo? No. The police will give you tickets, but you're not going to be pulled over necessarily. This is a game. We're not in real life. Wilfried, yes, man. Volvo S60R. The time scale is the same in ETS and ATS. I just felt it was a little different on ETS, but if you're saying, I believe you because I have no clue. I think we're going to try and have to stop on the next truck stop, which is on the next exit. Use the engine brake here. K&H Motorsport, how did I get everything to work on the sim? Arduinos, man. Arduinos and a lot of ChatGPT later. Can you make a video where you show us how it looks from your view, Isaac? Yes. I have a few videos from a camera that I put on my head, but they're like buried on my channel. You can find them if you look for it. But eventually I'll make a video on just the camera settings. Hey, Darius. Welcome, man. I'm just parking the truck to stop for the night. I mean, not for the night, for today. We're gonna come back tomorrow, though. What happens if your truck explodes? It does not explode, man. Oh, really, Serbian? I did not know that either. Have you got a spot on the new Hezi leaderboard yet? No, Coda. I haven't driven in No Hezi this week. We can try tomorrow some points run. Oh, you can't see. It's night. There's a lady on my passenger. Oh, I missed my turn. Darn it. So I think we're gonna have to go for a. Yeah, we can make a U-turn up ahead because I missed it. User, at this point you might as well drive for real and get paid. Oh man, no. At this point I have a very good salary, working from home with my home office set up, and I can just virtually commute to my home office and earn some money either way. Awesome, Coda. Yeah, we'll be live streaming tomorrow some BeamNG and some Assetto Corsa. I want to live stream BeamNG a little bit more tomorrow because a lot of people ask me, and I think it's fun. I love BeamNG, dude. Dan Badger, no, the damage here is a little different. Like, if you crash, you'll see that the truck here will get some damage. So let me put there on big. So you can see that I'll have the little truck image. There's a number, a percentage there. So that will go up. But that's all that happens. So Serbian, does the radio work on the sim? Yes. So the radio gets the audio from the computer as well. So I can play it on speakers. Currently I'm listening through the headphones. And I can also use the 6-speed, the 6 CD changer that's in here, and the FM and AM radio. Try to sleep here. Does the week start on Sunday or Monday? Oh man, for me, it's on Sunday. On Monday, but some people, I don't know, stay on Sunday. Let's see if I can stop here for the night. Oh, there you go. Stop the engine. I'll just stop the engine right here because it's kind of glitchy. Let's put the parking brake on and let's... Oh, engine stop. Gotta stop the engine first. Poston, this is the Volvo S60, but the V70 is the same dash. ALK, LAXK, please don't spam the chat. The cost is about $700. Yeah, TikTok is always kind of weird. Like right now, being weird, but it's all right. So here we are. We just stopped the truck in the middle of the parking lot for the night. Itai Chuck, why don't I drive a real truck? It doesn't make any sense, Itai. It's like you jumping in a live stream of a dude playing Call of Duty and asking him why don't they join the army? Doesn't make any sense. A truck is very expensive. I'm working from home in my home office. I'm having fun here. Trip Taker 27, hello, Fly Brick. I purchased my car interior last weekend from a 2007 Audi S8. You'll start your build tomorrow. Dude, that is amazing. Check out on my tutorial video my Discord link. Please share your build, man. I'm very interested in people sharing their builds there, and we can help each other. So, yes, check out my tutorial. It has a pinned comment with my Discord link. A truck delivering trucks, yes. A Volvo truck pulling some international. I think those are international trucks. No. The, I forgot the name. You guys will recognize the name. That's not an international. That's the other one. Forgot. I'm not great with trucks, as you can tell. The lady in my truck. Yes, there's a lady in my truck. Nope, still not allowed to say the purple and red app names. Well, thank you, Sin. Oh, thank you, El Dudorino. That means a lot. That means a lot, man. Yeah, I respect truck drivers a lot, man. You guys have a very tough job, dude. It's a tough job. I mean, I have to deal with NPC drivers here, and I get crazy sometimes. I cannot even fathom, like, the type of crazy people you have to deal with when you're driving out in the road. Not to mention, like, sleeping on a cab, dangerous sometimes, and, road conditions, a bunch of stuff. I think a Moza R3 is a good starter wheel. What is the length of my room? I don't know, man. It's pretty big. I have a in-law suite here. Do you think a Logitech G29? No, Bevan. I think it's, like I said, Moza R3 is a good one. Yes, that's Emma. So let me show you Emma. That's Emma right there. She's kind of bored, but she's here. Peterbilt. I think that could be it. I can't see the front of it, and I didn't map the keys to move the camera around freely. I can move the camera like this, but that will be like the pre-selected cameras. Eric Williams, you're looking into buying a 49-cylinder cc in this. I don't know, man. I don't know anything about dirt bikes, dude. I would ask ChatGPT. Yeah, the Moza R3, I think it's a good deal. It's a good bundle, man. Why don't I ride? Because I've been riding for the past 2 hours, man. I'm ending my live stream, unfortunately. But my schedule is very simple. I live stream from Monday through Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, I drive here on American Truck Simulator. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I drive on ATS. This is the European version. And then on Saturdays, I drive on BeamNG and Assetto Corsa. So I'm just kind of answering a few last questions here before I go. And Also, please, if you're not following or subscribed to my channel, please do so. I am on the road for 200,000 followers on TikTok, and I just surpassed 11,000 yesterday on the Red app, and that made me very happy. So you guys can make me even happier if we reach 12,000 on the Red app. If I have time, put together a quick video on how to wire up the car radio to your PC. Dude, it depends on your car, Trip Taker. Like, this one, I had to power it up, and then I had to buy, there's like a dongle thing that the radio will think that the CD changer is connected, the trunk one. So if I want to, like, you see here CD5, that's because the radio thinks that I'm running the CD changer, and that's the audio coming from my computer. So it depends on, some radios will have auxiliary input by default, so you don't even have to do that. So, I mean, I can make a video about the Volvo one, but that's the only thing here in this setup that is Volvo specific, other than the gauges also. Yeah, the gauges are also Volvo specific. Oh yeah, my game delivery time is ticking, you're right. All right, everyone, but I think that's about it. That's my cue to go. So I really appreciate you guys joining my live stream, being my passengers here today on this beautiful Friday. I live stream Monday through Saturday. On weekdays, I live stream truck. Tomorrow, we're going to go wild. We're going to drive cars, F1, whatever comes our way. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Before you leave my live stream, if you don't mind, hit the like. The like helps a lot. It won't hurt you in any way, so just hit the like. Subscribe if you like what you see. Check out my tutorials. So, yeah. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow on my live stream. And then we'll have fun playing BeamNG, which is a lot of fun. Thank you, Chris. Well, goodbye, guys. I hope to see you again tomorrow. FH5. So check out on YouTube. Type in Volvo SimHub P2. Papa 2. All right, guys. Gotta go. See you guys again tomorrow. Have fun and be safe.